So making predictions in the Six Nations is a bit of a mug's game because a lot of the games are so close. But let's do it anyway because it's fun and I don't care if I'm wrong. So let's make some predictions, stick them in a table and see what it would do. And in the comments below, put what you think is going to happen in round 3. Now, could this be the round where we can actually predict all three games? Now, the last 2 rounds, there were a lot of 50-50s. I mean, Scotland-England, I called 50-50. Wales-Scotland, France-Ireland, 50-50. And indeed, they were all crazy close. Now, for whatever reason, I'm starting to feel I can make some calls on these 3 games. Maybe foolishly, but let's go for it. So let's talk about Scotland versus France. Looking at the past fixtures, it looks like Scotland have a great chance. They won the last 2. 4 of the 5 are won at home. But I'm predicting against that. I just think France are on a roll and their individuals are just too good now. Scotland may be slightly hampered psychologically by not winning in Cardiff, not showing up. They had a good chance. Wales was solid, but Scotland really didn't do themselves justice. So even though if it's in the back of their minds, it could be something that hampers them there. But I think it can be quite close. I don't think France are going to win by more than 7, and I'm not sure they're going to quite get a bonus point, but I just think they're a bit too good individually not to win. And I think France are due actually starting to string some attacking phases together, get a bit more continuity and high number of phases, and I think it's going to be too good for Scotland. Like I said, 4 tries, maybe a bit of a push, but I think the French forwards could do a number on the Scots and make it too hard for them to win. So I'll go France to win by under 7, no bonus point, but Scotland getting close there on the scoreboard, so getting a losing bonus point. So then, historically, one of the juicy games, England against Wales. We can see from the past 5 fixtures, 4 of the 5 won by the home team, so that favours England, and even the one that was won away was very tight as well, so that definitely points to England. And I actually think England are probably going to have their best game of the Six Nations. Sometimes I'm a bit critical of England because they're my team, but I am actually quite optimistic here. I think they can have their best 23 out. I think they could string some really good attack together with Marcus Smith as the fulcrum again. And I think they might actually score 4 tries and get that bonus point win. And I'm not sure Wales can quite get within 7, although I think they'll do okay and score some tries as well. But I think it's just actually going to be an England bonus point win and Wales loss with no bonus point, which puts England back in the race. Now, I could be eating humble pie after this game, but that's just the way I'm feeling, so that's how I'm predicting. Now, the final game is Ireland versus Italy. Ireland at home, and the past 5 games, Ireland have won all of them, well, nearly all of them, incredibly comfortably. Plus, Ireland are playing great. Italy are coming off the back of a very poor performance versus England, so everything points to an Ireland win by 7 or more points with a bonus point. Italy taking nothing again. I don't think Italy will be as poor as they were against England. I think they will score a couple of tries, some points, defend better out wide, but I can't see any way they're going to be good enough to beat Ireland at the moment. So I think they're going to wrap it up probably with about 20 minutes to go with the bonus point. Now, if all those predictions came to pass, and the big emphasis is, of course, on if, this is what the table would look like, and we'd have a bit of a breakaway of the 3 at the top in with a chance to win, the other 3 probably out of it, and also those top 3 closer together. Now, the fact that England and Ireland would have had 3 bonus points and France 1, and they've all would have played Italy, that would put England and Ireland in the pole position if France were to lose one of their last 2 games. So it could be a situation of Grand Slam or bust for France. So anyway, guys, that's a bit of fun. Have a go below, make your predictions as well and tell me why, and I will catch you next time.